Peace, 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 y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have everybody here. It's a new month, so I'm really ready to see what's coming in for the month of June for everybody. And we're going to talk to water signs today. We're going to start with our Cancer. What's up, Cancer? I hope all is well with you guys. Let's find out what you guys have coming in for the month of June 2025. Spirit, talk to me about Cancer. Allow me to see what messages we have coming in for Cancer for the month of June 2025. Any and everything that they may need to see. Talk to me about Cancer. I know this past month, y'all, it literally just flew. Like, I feel like I blinked and May was gone, which sucks for me because that's my birthday month. But what can you do? What can you do? All right, let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. And today we're using the Alice in Wonderland deck. It is one of my all-time favorite childhood movies. So I hope you guys enjoy it the way I enjoyed it. And if we need extra clarity, of course, we'll just pull from some other cards and see whatever else we need to know. First card you guys are getting is the Lobster Quadrille. In this deck, the Lobster Quadrille is talking about needing to follow the rules. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody that's pretty strict and has like a very, they're kind of anchored in the way that they are. They want things to go their way. A mad tea party is crossing the path for good or for ill. So this is talking about when you need to take a look around and understand when it's your time to go, right? When you're involving yourself with a group of people or in a situation that you know you don't really belong in anymore, right? It's being aware of your surroundings and knowing when it's time to kind of walk away from that, time to give yourself some space. And maybe you're working a lot here, Cancer. Maybe you're putting a lot of work into something and Spirit is urging you to take a break from that. Maybe it's time to rest. Maybe it's time to rejuvenate. The goal here is to make something out of nothing, right? You're trying to use what you've got to get what you want out of the situation. Maybe resources are low for some of our Cancer individuals. But it seems like life keeps throwing lemons, right? But you have this special way about you, Cancer, to where if life is throwing lemons, you're going to find a way to make lemonade, period. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you're making do with what you have right now. You're following the guidelines. You're doing what you need to do. But something here is saying you want to get out of that. There's got to be a better way or a different way for you to be able to do it. And I think right now, Cancer, you're searching for that. Seeing a white rabbit, you're curious right now too. You're very curious. I think that a lot of you may be exploring what's next for you. I think that be careful of being distracted too with the white rabbit, because in the movie, she is supposed to be listening to a story. So she's supposed to be following the rules, right? She's supposed to be listening to a story from her sister, but she sees this white rabbit and she ends up following him to find out what he's doing instead. So I think that there may be different things or people that are around you that may be trying to distract you from your main goal. Maybe you're trying to stay on track, but the people around you are distracting you. The jury box is here. I feel like there was a situation for you, Cancer, where you may have had like a rude awakening or something like that. This is falling into your recent past events here. And with the jury box in this deck, it stands for, let me show you a little bit closer. What it stands for is maybe passing judgment on other people or other people passing judgment on you, but you definitely feel like you're on trial when this card comes out. And it could be something that you were curious about that led you down the rabbit hole, right? And you just had to kind of go for it here, but maybe now you're saying that there was a consequence behind whatever it is that you decided to chase. We have a queer looking party. There's a way out of this situation for you, Cancer. There's a way out of this situation, but it's going to be in the place that you least expect it to be. So the answer that you're seeking is in the place that you least expect it to be, right? And I think that, funny enough, I feel like it's going to come from people that are around you, but it's going to be the quiet one. It's going to be the person that maybe doesn't talk a lot or that you don't have a lot in common with. The answers are there. A queer looking party points to doing something to get something done, but doing it in a way that doesn't seem like it has an end game, right? So it doesn't really make sense to you, but doing it this way is actually going to show you rewards. It's going to show you benefits, right? I think that you feel out of place right now. I think right now you're trying to get back on track, or you're trying to stay on track, but you feel sort of out of place. This could be an energy thing. The little mouse comes in here too. With the little mouse coming in here, I will say this. Cancer, you're going to want to be careful how you speak to people moving forward into the month of June. You could be dealing with somebody that's kind of super sensitive, right? Like, you say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing, and here come the tears. It's somebody that you have to be very delicate with, that you're dealing with here. And I believe that your emotions are involved in this as well. So you may also be a delicate person within this situation. But there's something here about making sure that you're communicating effectively and understanding both points of views, understanding how maybe the way that you're saying something can affect somebody and vice versa. There's an op. That's what this card means. The lion and the unicorn. There is definitely an op, somebody that you're not getting along with right now. But the funny thing about this card is that it does point to, this may feel like your opposition right now. This may feel like your op right now, but you guys work so much better together. So finding that common ground, finding out how to communicate with one another, you guys are going to be able to come up with something that gets you out of this position together. But right now, battling each other is not where it's at. Tweedledee and Tweedledum comes in directly after that. So there is absolutely 100% a person that is aiding in your situation, that is really there as a resource, but I don't feel they're being used as a resource right now because there's some sort of like tension between you guys. The final outcome is an unexpected invitation. So there's definitely opportunity that's opening up for you here, Cancer, 100%. It will come to your door, right? It's not this may be something that you've already put the work in for and you're waiting for it to arrive. It's definitely on its way. And when this opportunity comes, remember we talked about how it could be weird, right? It could be people that you don't expect. It could be you're in an area that you're not normally in, but whatever it is, you're not used to it. That's how this opportunity is going to present itself. So it's very important for you to make sure that you don't completely shut it down, because it's not what you're used to. You're going to want to go for it. You're going to want to go into this, fall into this. And there are people here that can help you. Maybe the opportunity is going to come from somebody that you consider to be an op. Maybe it's going to be somebody that you haven't seen or gotten along with in a long time or didn't get along with in the past. But whatever it is, like I said, the lion and the unicorn is here. This is an op, but you work better together with this person. And then Tweedledee and Tweedledum comes in directly after that. There's an opportunity to collaborate here. So maybe it's time to put your differences aside and make it happen. All right. We're going to get just a couple more cards for you guys. What's the overall energy here for Cancer? Pearls before swine. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you and what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Come on now. One more message for Cancer, Spirit. What other messages do we have for Cancer for the month of June? Thank you, Spirit. We've got empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your life and your destiny. Come on now. We talked about being misplaced. We talked about all of those things. And regret. We all have regret about something in life. The lesson is to learn from it and not to dwell on it. Like I said, there's some sort of energy that you need to get past. It could be with a person. It could be just the energy overall. But it is an energy that you need to get past. Don't hold any regret. Understand that you need to empower yourself. Sometimes motivation isn't multiplayer, right? But you've got this, Cancer. I see there's opportunities coming in. I see you being able to make a way out of nothing. And I do see the opportunity to collaborate with like-minded people. So June is looking good for you. Listen, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button if this resonated with you in any way. Comment down below and hit the bell to be notified of any future readings when they're posted, because I don't want y'all to miss anything. Peace.